Guys, Deluded Gooner, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. I don't know the purposes of this vid, so I'm not going to keep you guys here long, but I was sat here and thinking about it, like, it's mad how, like, I don't want to say when you're not ignorant, because we're all ignorant to a degree. Like, I've tried my best to learn and different things, and I've come a long way, but I am still ignorant in certain things. Like, we all are. I don't want to name them, but yeah, that's just how I am. But if you were to tell me at 16, would I have certain interests that I have now, I'd say you're going crazy, and I thought it's quite mad, like, for obvious reasons, vlogging, this YouTube thing, the obvious one. If you told the 16-year-old me, I'd have been like, hey fam, you're a waste man, you know. What's a man's on a YouTube thing, vlogging thing, what are you, YouTuber now, yeah? I would have been on that. It's funny how life works out, isn't it? Like, if I started at 16, I wonder where I'd be, but it's funny that. So, vlogging for obvious reasons. Tied into that, and I don't go out there and take pictures, but I'd say I'm getting an appreciation, if that makes sense, of photography, of taking the right pictures. Hopefully the Deluded Gooner has his own clothing brand and takes them mess pictures, man. Hopefully I have sideburns by then too, but yeah, there's that. So with that as well ties in cameras. Like, clearly I don't use them, but the different sorts of cameras, I've got an interest behind them, and I wanted to learn how to operate them and play around with them. I don't know if it makes sense. I wouldn't say I have an interest in graphic design, but I have an appreciation for these things now. Like, it's weird how, from doing certain things, how you can gain an appreciation for some stuff. So I just thought I'd bring this out, man. Like, I'm not perfect. I don't try to be. I make mistakes every day. I learn new things every day. I'm pretty. Nobody can tell me about myself because I know myself. But by that same logic, no one in this world really knows anyone. We're constantly changing. Our taste buds are changing. Our preferences are changing. Our outlooks on life are changing constantly. And if that's not happening, then you're not. I'm not saying you need to change all your principles, but if you're not actively questioning your own logic and renewing your information and stuff, then are you growing as a human being? Are you really living, or are you just alive? Like, no, are you living or are you alive? You get what I mean? Like, who knows what I'll like next, man? Like, proper gained an appreciation. Like, you guys don't know, but even in the early days, I wanted to gain an appreciation for lighting and understand how it's been. So I spent a lot of time, like, at theatre talks and watching theatres play and stuff like that, just to see the layout, the stage presence and things like that. In regards to speech as well, I watched a lot of David Cameron. I hate him. A lot of David Cameron and Winston Churchill was any better, but Winston Churchill vids, because of the way they speak to the public, and regardless of what you say, when Winston Churchill spoke, I weren't there. You could his voice resonated. It gave a call to action sort of thing. So for obvious reasons, that's why I do that, isn't it? But yeah, like, I just thought I think it's mad, like I said, I'm not perfect. Like, I just thought it's mad how your preferences or your likes or stuff can change, man. I mean, I'm 22 years of age. I was 16. My maths is dead. So what? That's like, I'm never going to hold it L. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, where would I be at 20? I might not even like football at 20. That's a lie. But you get what I'm saying? Like, statistics. I hate statistics, but I like them at the same time. Like, there was a time in my life I wouldn't look at statistics as a footballer or someone that loves football. Now, while I still don't like them, I use it to paint a bit more of a picture, if you get what I mean. And don't get me wrong, I'm still the last thing I'll look at to a degree, like, in judging a player. Like, sometimes I speak to my friends, they're telling me how many goals a player's got and this and that. I'll ask them simple questions. What foot is he? Like, what foot is he? What habits has he got? What's he like? What's he like off the ball? A man can't answer these questions. Like, that's why I use the eyes first. You get me? If we went on just the eyes, some players would be dead. If we went on just the stats, some players would be live and you'd play them and they're dead. But yeah, man, like, I just thought, yeah, cool, man. I like to see, life is crazy. I'm keen to see what other passions I develop or of sorts and things like that. And I'm keen to know you guys' ones too, man. Like, I know a couple of you out there probably feel the same way in whatever venture or wherever you're trying to achieve or whatever you're trying to do. So I thought I'd make this vid. Guys, Deluded Gooner, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Get in a comment, subscribe, and do the rest. And thank you for your time. Out.